Okay, I want to show you the end of the Ivanchuk game because Ivanchuk beat a good player, and he's Ivanchuk. So I just want to show you the end because I like the end a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they got this position, which looks very difficult for black to win because it's what's the winning plan? Black has no passed pawns, black can't win anything, and so forth. Okay, and the engine says black's up like 1.4. Okay, and the way Ivanchuk won, the end is what I wanted to show you, the very end.
Okay.
But the way Ivanchuk won was he did something I teach every lesson to everybody. So what's the winning plan for black in the end game without even looking at the position? What are some things that I teach?
We have to move your king up.
You have to move your king up. And when I say move your king up, Ivanchuk wasn't kidding. Okay, so he played f6, hoping for rook takes pawn, queen d5 check. And if he plays king g6, then rook takes pawn's check. So
Right.
he can't play queen d5 check.
Yeah.
So he wants to move his king up, so he plays f6 first. Okay, e4, now he can take on c6. Queen e2, now you can't take on c6 because queen takes e4. Moving on up, he defends his pawn. g4. Moves his king up some more. And it says he's lost after that. It says the last chance is d5. Moves his king up again. Defends his pawn. Queen b3 is the best move. He wants to play king f3. Rook f8. Now if you play king f3, I take the pawn with check. Queen e6. Still wants to play king f3. But now king takes e4 is also on the table. d5, trade all the pawns off. And in this position, black made the best move. And in my opinion, if I was playing, I wouldn't consider this move. And Ivanchuk played it, and it's the best move. So what's the best move for black? Brain Damage subscribed. Here money. Go Hype Train. The question should be, is it okay to not force your child to play chess? And the answer is no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the best is.
What would you play? Yay, Brain Damage gave 5 subs. Thanks, Brain Damage. If somebody gives 100 bits, we'll be on level 3 of the Hype Train. We just need 100 bits.
I mean, I would just take the D pawn.
Right, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
He played Queen E5. That's the best move. Okay. Now, white played Bishop E3 check.
I wasn't listening. Did you thank for the gift subs here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then King F3.
Yep.
And then he played taking on C6. Okay. And now black has forced mate. Black played the first move of the forced mate, and white resigned. So black. There's 2 moves that win.
Okay.
Thanks X Widget 1 and some check pun for 100 bits.
There.
Yay, black moved his king up every move, and white never moved his king up. Two answers are acceptable. I'm unplugging your earbuds because my phone's dying. But they're probably 100% by now.
Oh, yeah. Um,
It's Thaddeus. Thaddeus booed your answer. And the worst thing about Thaddeus's answer was Kingpin refuted it. What? Somehow Thaddeus is continuing.
so I think the first move,
Go with Thaddeus.
Queen A1.
Okay, then
Check.
what? King H2.
Right, and then I thought you could go Queen F1.
That's what Thaddeus said, but then I play Rook takes F6 check.
I saw that, but then I thought I could go King E2.
Right, but what are you doing? What's your plan?
Then I would go Queen H3.
And King back.
Then I would go Queen F1.
Then back. That's repeating.
Oh, it's repeating.
Yeah.
Somehow,
Queen A1's right.
Okay.
That's the best move. He played that and Blight resigned. If White didn't resign, what was Ivanchuk going to do here?
Let's see if I take the pawn and then you check me. No, I can't because the bishop's there. Can't go there.
Yay, go hype train.
So then I do. Okay, I could check there.
So when they do search people before the round for electronics, they found a huge knife on Ivanchuk. And security tried to take it. And he said, no, I'm allowed to keep it. I'm Chucky. And they said, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
G3 check. If King H3, mate. So you have to take it. Right?
Yeah.
And then I check. And then I mate you.
Oh, that pawn's down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So after Queen A1, he resigned because he saw check and
Nice.
mate. Yeah, I like the end of the game. Chucky playing. And this also wins immediately, G3. Mm-hmm. It's also forced mate. But this is slightly quicker. Yay, Ivanchuk.
Yeah, that was an interesting
Yeah, I think the
game.
Ukraine won because of that.
I saw something on the internet where the arbiter asked Ivanchuk for ID or something, and he wasn't pleased about it. And I don't really know what the protocol is, so I didn't know.
Mike Klein wrote a scathing post on Twitter about the security. Said he's been to a million events like this, youths and Olympiads and world teams. He's never seen such terrible security, like heavy-handed and violent. He says they're just terrible.
Oh.
That's what happens in Hungary. They have a brutal dictator.
But this wasn't security, this was the arbiter, which is a little different
Yeah.
than security.
The arbiters are always bad. The arbiters are always friends of the FIDE people. They're not really arbiters. They're cushy jobs. They get paid a lot and they don't do anything. There's a lot of arbiters. And most of them are just like random old people who don't know how to play chess, but they want to get paid.